Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all looking a bit bright actually. I hope you're all doing well, but let me just bring that down a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, it's better. Welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Get up there properly. Yep. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, guys, as you can see from the icon that's up here. When I record it, it's up here. When I'm doing the live, it's up here. Along with Admiral and Umbro, Claret and Blue, track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly to Iron Supporting Food Banks, the charity that is rolling along at the bottom here. So please do help those out in this really, really difficult time in the Newham area, that are basically literally just waiting on the breadline and surviving on the breadline. So, guys, as always, let's jump straight into the where everybody is in the fantasy league this week. Oops! Whoa! Wrong. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. It should have bounced straight back. But anyway, so apologies about that, guys. It wouldn't be this channel if there wasn't some form of something going wrong somewhere, would it? So let's have a look to see where everybody is. Okay, so Declan Edwards for the 15th week in a row now is at rock bottom with Henley's Yellows, picking up just 19 points this week and 679 points on the board so far this season. Basically just doing an Avron Grant by the looks of things. I don't think he's made any changes for a good few weeks. For the 6th week in a row now is Darren O'Toole's The Tool that sits at 67th with 29 points this week and 767 points on the board so far this season. We've also got Peter Smythes, again for the 6th week in a row with interesting times at 66th place in the table with 40 points this week and 789 points on the board so far this season. Also for the 6th week in a row now is Vinny Yellop's Vinny United with 19 points again, same as Declan Edwards, but he's still sitting at 65th place in the table with 803 points on the board so far this season. Jack Smith's FC Ketkeith for the 7th week in a row now is sitting at 64th with 29 points and 822 points on the board so far this season. Rich Cooks, Ole, or Ollie, I should say, for the 3rd week in a row now is sitting at 63rd with 45 points this week and 874 points on the board so far this season. Nick Marsh, aka Marshy, his team, hashtag GSB out, for the 3rd week in a row is still at 62nd place in the table with 32 points this week and 887 points on the board so far this season. So let's move into the part of the table where there has actually been some movements. Ivan Martinez Lorente Slayer 666 is sitting at 61st place, which is down from 60th to 61st with 42 points this week and 927 points on the board so far this season. Swapping places with Ivan is Eddie Holdich's Chicken Tikka Mosala that moves up from 61st to 60th with 61 points this week and 945 points on the board so far this season. Down one from 58th to 59th is Jake Crump's Nice Kosh with 23 points on the board this week and 953 points on the board so far this season. Also down one place is Ben Harshaw's GSB Out that drops down from 57th to 58th, picking up 27 points this week and 958 points on the board so far this season. Also down one place from 56th to 57th is Dell, aka Michael Slevin's Dell's Hammers, picking up 28 points this week and 960 points on the board so far this season. Jamie Gilles GSB Out moves up 3 places from 59th to 56th, picking up 56 points this week and 972 points on the board so far this season. Tim Smith's GSB Out United for the 2nd week in a row now is sitting at 55th place with 75 points this week and 1,011 points on the board so far this season. Lee Roberts' Corona Casuals has dropped down 6 places from 48th to 54th, picking up 27 points this week and 1,020 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Steve Tibby's Misfits United That drops down 3 places from 50th to 53rd, picking up 32 points this week and 1,020 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now is Ben Fisher's Ben's Golden Boys at 52nd place with 48 points this week and 1,034 points on the board so far this season. My team, Heart of Gold, has jumped up 2 places from 53rd to 51st, picking up 55 points this week and 1,038 points on the board so far this season. At 50th place is Mark Butler's DJ Blokey's WHU, which falls from down 3 places from 47th to 50th, picking up 35 points this week and 1,039 points on the board so far this season. Ian Rollis's Cast Iron has moved up 2 places from 51st to 49th, picking up 54 points this week and 1,040 points on the board so far this season. Ben Davis's Sunday Pub team has moved up 1 place from 49th to 48th, picking up 56 points this week and 1,048 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Kenny Patterson's Happy Hammers that moves up 7 places from 54th to 47th, picking up 73 points this week and 1,048 points on the board so far this season. Chris Green's Hammered Again has dropped down 2 places from 44th to 46th, picking up 29 points this week and 1,060 points on the board so far this season. Vitafan's 2,000 points a goal has moved up 1 place from 46th to 45th, picking up 42 points this week and 1,065 points on the board so far this season. Ian Sams' Blowing Bubbles has moved down 3 places from 41st to 44th, picking up 24 points this week and 1,072 points on the board so far this season. James Calder's Vertigon has moved up 2 places from 45th to 43rd, picking up 67 points this week and 1,088 points on the board so far this season. Liam Chivers 11 for the second week in a row now is sitting at 42nd place with 45 points this week and 1,091 points on the board so far this season. Paul Kelly's Heroes has dropped down 4 places from 36th to 41st, picking up 22 points this week and 1,097 points on the board so far this season. As we now go into the top 40. I feel like I should have the old radio jingle with that. Martin Russell's Hammer Dudes moves up 3 places from 43rd to 40th, picking up 54 points this week and 1,098 points on the board so far this season. Sam Whittington's Game of Throw-Ins has dropped down 1 place from 38th to 39th, picking up 41 points this week and 1,104 points on the board so far this season. Jake Edrip's Janae Junior FC moves up 2 places from 38th to 40th, picking up 51 points this week and 1,106 points on the board so far this season. Lewis Robinson's Scratch the Sack has moved up 2 places as well from 39th to 37th, picking up 47 points this week and 1,106 points on the board so far this season. Omateo Emmanuel's Derelixa Limin has moved up 1 place from 37th to 36th, picking up 44 points this week and 1,114 points on the board so far this season. Adam Sawyer's Hollow Bollocks has dropped down a massive 12 places from 23rd to 35th. Wow. With 32 points this week and 1,126 points on the board so far this season. Jason Ulysses West Spam United has dropped down 4 places from 30th to 34th, picking up 54 points this week and 1,131 points on the board so far this season. Alexis KD's TSM has also dropped down 4 places from 29th to 33rd, picking up 55 points this week and 1,132 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Sam Cash's Uncle Deck's Egg Rice that drops down 1 place from 31 to 31st to 32nd, picking up 55 points this week. Pavni Upal's Diop It Like It's Hot has dropped down 5 places from 26th to 31st, picking up 40 points this week and 1,137 points on the board so far this season. Mike Williams' MWHU #GSB out as we go into the top 30 has moved up 5 places from 35th to 30th, picking up 62 points this week and 1,138 points on the board so far this season. Chichebi New Pain's Tory 11 has moved up 5 places as well from 34th to 29th, picking up 64 points this week and 1,141 points on the board so far this season. Amir Raj's Matadule has dropped down 1 place from 27th to 28th, picking up 56 points this week and 1,143 points on the board so far this season. Philip Wilkinson's Was LA Time has moved up 5 places from 37th to 27th. From 32nd to 27th, I should say, picking up 70 points this week and 1,148 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with David Creighton's Don't Call Me Shirley that moves up 1 place from 25th to down 1 place, I should say, from 25th to 26th, picking up 49 points this week. Also picking up 49 points this week, and moving down 1 place is Adam Kane's Sochek FC, moving down from 24th to 25th, picking up 49 points this week and 1,149 points on the board so far this season. Emma Beckwith's Forever Bowen Bubbles has dropped down moved up 4 places from 28th to 24th, picking up 70 points this week and 1,152 points on the board so far this season. James Edrup's Singlang FC has dropped down, Has dropped down 3 places from 20th to 23rd, picking up 43 points this week and 1,153 points on the board so far this season. For the second week in a row now, Rowing Beckwith's Cupid Stunts is sitting at 22nd place in the table with 49 points on the board and 1,156 points on the board so far this season. Thomas Davidson's 2 Shirleys and 1 Cup has dropped down 3 places from 18th to 21st and picking up 32 points this week and 1,162 points on the board so far this season. Blagosz Koskovsky's Flying Monkeys has moved up 13 places from 33rd to 20th as we go into the top 20 now. Picking up 86 points this week and 1,163 points, I should say, on the board so far this season. Apologies, I've got the Sky Sports News up in the background. There's a few things coming up that are relatively interesting. Peach the 5'11" Grumble and Grumps has moved down 2 places from 17th to 19th, picking up 44 points this week and 1,175 points on the board so far this season. Joint tally total with Mark English's West Ham, it drops down 3 places from 15th to 18th, picking up 41 points this week. And also joint tally total with Holly Worthington's Moyes Are Back in Town that drops down 6 places from 11th to 17th with 33 points this week. All 3 teams picking up 1,175 points on the board so far this season. Jaswinder Upal's Punjab Irons has moved up 3 places from 19th to 16th, picking up 54 points this week and 1,176 points on the board so far this season. Will Bellew's Moyes Noise drops down 3 places from 12th to 15th, picking up 43 points this week and 1,179 points on the board so far this season. Ian Proctor's Percy's Puppets for the second week in a row now is at 14th place in the table with 45 points this week and 1,181 points on the board so far this season. Jamie Smith's JTF WHU has moved up 3 places from 16th to 13th, picking up 65 points this week and 1,192 points on the board so far this season. Up 1 place from 13th to 12th is Alexander Zaremba's Emily and Lukey WHU. That moves from 13th to 12th, as I said, with 60 points this week and 1,197 points on the board so far this season. Darren Higgins's Hammers Untied drops down 1 place from 10th to 11th, picking up 52 points this week and 1,202 points on the board so far this season as we now go into the top 10. Bum 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 bum. Right, pop pickers. 10th place in the table is Chijera Okechayu's Emperor Chidex. Chidex, that moves up an astonishing 11 places with 94 points this week, taking him from 21st to 10th. Brilliant move there, mate, with 1,206 points on the board so far this season. Eden Pickering's What's the Matter has dropped down 2 places from 7th to 9th, picking up 36 points this week and 1,216 points on the board so far this season. Philip Gilbert's Iron Nappers moves up 1 place from 9th to 8th, picking up 61 points this week and 1,217 points on the board so far this season. Adam Leatherbarrow's The Johnny Moyes Outing moves down 2 places from 5th to 7th, picking up 28 points this week and 1,224 points on the board so far this season. Matthew Newhoff's Calypso FC has moved up 2 places from 8th to 6th, picking up 68 points this week and 1,229 points on the board so far this season. Moving up now into the top 5. Steph Oates' Unbelievable Jeff moves up 1 place from 6th to 5th, picking up 61 points this week and 1,251 points on the board so far this season. James Bowles' Real Loose Ends for the 3rd week in a row now is sitting at 4th place with 53 points this week and 1,259 points on the board so far this season. Greg Wilcox's Pick Push has moved for the 2nd week in a row now is sitting at 3rd place with 48 points this week and 1,296 points on the board so far this season. And also for the 2nd week in a row now is Richie Higgins, Darren's son, Richie with Richie United with 60 points this week and 1,311 points on the board so far this season. Which means for the 4th week in a row now is Kev Harlan's Incidental Warriors with 51 points at the top of the table with 1,340 points so far this season. So congratulations, Kev, for doing that. Absolutely blinding. Don't know why the chat's not working again. Typical bloody thing. Nothing ever works properly with this freaking thing. I'm going to try and get this sorted out for the live stream later on, because at 11 o'clock we will be rounding up. We will be rounding up the the transfer window live at 11 o'clock. So apologies, guys, for not being able to see all your not bits on there. But to be honest with you guys, yeah, there's a little twat in the chat that thinks he's a smart guy. So let's have a look to see what's going on here. So yeah, it's just ridiculous. So that's why none of the messages are coming up. So all of his stuff is gone, and I'm just going to report the twonk as well, so to actually block him out. So use them time out. Yeah, all gone. So there isn't actually, apart from Jake, who's actually chatting at the minute. God bless your soul. God bless you, mate. But yeah, as I say, for some random reason the chat isn't working again. So I'm going to get that sorted out. But there's always one twat who just thinks he knows everything. But as always, guys, I'll see you at 11 o'clock for the roundup of the transfer window. It's not going to take too long, unfortunately. But guys, look after yourselves, and I'll see you very, very soon.